Hi and welcome. Today I'm here with Project Polish update number 3 for 2025. I did skip the update in April because I only had 2 manis and I was going away just the first weekend of April, and I knew that I will be too tired when I could come home, and also I only had 2 manis. I feel like I at least want to have 3 for an update, so I felt like, or did think that it's good then save it for early May so I have more progress to show you, and I do. So this is like 1.5 months progress since I did the update. I did upload the Project Polish on I think like March 7 or something like that. And happy May! It's today May 2nd and it's nice to have May here again. So for this update I have done 5 manis using Project Polish polishes, and I have used 5 Project Polishes, but 1 I have used 2 times. So it's been a good few weeks. So the first mani I did after the second update was with the pen red. I did use it again and I don't have photos of it because I did it again just by itself, and I think I have 2 photos already I already have 2 photos of this polish on my nails. So I thought one more is just not worth it, I feel like. The next mani I have a photo of, and here it is. This saw my spring mani. You know, it was celebrating spring, the calendar spring in March. So I did that mani because I felt for a green color. In that mani I only did use 1 Project Polish, and I used it on 2 fingers just to see how it worked, but it was not a good match. I did use the Sinful Colors You Just Wait as a topper on the negative space. But this, if you can see it, it has a very like green, yellow, bright shift. And to then match it with a muted, more blue sage green, it was not a good combination. Maybe if I do that again but with a bright green, maybe a neon, this will look really good. I can say that it has been difficult to find a way to use this one because that like yellow-green tint makes things like look dirty, not fresh somehow, for me. Hopefully I can find a way that I can enjoy it as a topper in some way. This one, the Sinful Color one, has a progress line this time. I think I have done a practice mani with this one that I didn't like, that I just took off because it's hard to match somehow with something else. And now to the next mani. It has a backstory. I did go to the Stuttering Association meeting back in 2016, the first time after a long break, and I felt like, and I think maybe it might have been the second year after a long break, or the first year. So I did this mani. This are After School Boy Blazer by Essie and OPI Pedal Soft. That combination was like perfect match. It looks so pretty. Like, I don't know, sometimes you just find that perfect match. And I did it again that fall again. But then I did it again in 2019 and 2021. And here are those photos. So this year I decided to go on to that association meeting again after a few years again a break. I was really feel like, and I was thinking that I have a dark blue in Project Polish, bell button blues. I feel like that could work instead of the Boy Blazer one. But it's a metallic, but it's a little more, but since it's dark, the metallic is not as maybe showing up as well. So I did it for this year's association meeting with the Stuttering Association. So here is a photo. What do you think? That is with the belly button blues in Portrait Polish. I think I did work really well with that one as well. I did add the Chanel Glaze Golden Enchantment in between them just to have more glitter, and it worked also, I feel like. The Essie don't have a new line, but this one has the same line, but if I would put another one there would be two lines just up against each other, so I feel like that's just wasteful. The Golden Enchantment has a new line. It's the second gold. And then I did use the red pen again. And I think I also did a pedicure back in April. So this progress is 2 manis and 1 pedicure. It's at the lowest gold line. I feel like this is my focus polish to finish first, because I feel like I maybe have now maybe 2 manis, maybe 3, maybe 2 manis and a pedicure again. And it's a bright red, so it will look good to the summer as well. And I have a lot of reds, so I feel I won't miss it. So that's good. Because I feel like in Portrait Polish I mostly choose colors that I don't have many of, also colors that challenge me to use them, because I don't grab them naturally. And sometimes I do really enjoy them doing Portrait Polish, that I don't want to finish them. I want to have them the whole year to enjoy them. So, but I have so many reds, so I can use it up and feel good about it. Well, I still will feel good about using up any nail polish, but I will miss them sometimes. But it's good then, if you miss something, you can try to find the same one or a similar color again later. Because also when I use them in Portrait Polish for a whole year, I do get tired of them. Same if I do the same nail art over and over, I maybe not like with this combination. I've done it now almost every like 3 years. That's when I miss them. That's how many polishes I had. That's how many nail art I do different before I do miss them or want to do them again. So it takes a while. So the 5th mani I did is the one I have on this time. Here is a photo of it. This is Essence Gel Nail Polish, Call Me Kylie. I did top it with the Pedal Soft to see if they look good. It's like not a perfect match, but it's a fun match still. This one has a new line. It's nice to have progress. But this mani, I did this on Wednesday, now it's Friday. I think it's good to have brown nails if I'm gonna be out in the garden a lot with soil and stuff. So, but with this, what I felt like, I think it was like yesterday, I was like, this mani looks like gingerbread cookies when I use white frosting on them, like the hard gingerbread cookies. And yeah, so it reminds me of gingerbread cookies with white frosting. So it's not good for spring. This is maybe a good one for like early December. So now this makes me want to save this one, the last mani, for December, so I can do this again in December, and maybe it feels better for that season. Because now it just feels, something feels wrong. Yeah, but I did try it, but I think it's so fun to try the different toppers and find ways to use them and enjoy them. Sometimes it's just like, meh, it doesn't work for me. Or I used to say, or it's the wrong season, you know. So there are two polishes that I didn't use this time, and it's the Nails Inc and the Silver Depend. I feel like this one and this one will be, this combination I feel like is a good try to do. That I will feel really, really soft and nice, I feel like. Maybe I will try it the coming months. So now it's May, the first quarter of polish is over. So I can give you how many times I used each polish. First one is the Essie Bell Bottom Blues. I've used this one now 3 times. Essence Call Me Kylie I used 3 times. Silver Colors I've used 2 times. The Pen Red I've used 4 times. Chanel Glaze I have used 3 times. Nails Inc 2 times. The Pen Silver Glitter 1 time. So I've used the polishes 18 times. I have done 15 manis so far this year. But in March I did feel to take a break from polishes and use other things. So I did get a good start in the beginning of the year in January and February. So I felt like in March I needed a break from polish and use other things in my stash. Because I have done so many, like I said, I have used them 18 times. I have done 15 manis, so they have been almost in every mani, at least one of them. So I think I only have like 2 or 3 that I haven't used polishes. So that's polish update number 3 for 2025. Have a good progress, a good start of the year. Thank you so much for watching. Hope I see you next time. Bye!